Welcome back to my top 10 mistakes that pickup artists make. If you've not seen the first part of this video with the first 5 mistakes, go watch that now and come back so that this makes more sense. If you have seen it, awesome. Let's get into what I personally believe to be the remaining 5. So many guys in this think that they need to approach every girl that they see, which I think is just overcompensation. They're just trying to outrun that fear. Now, there's a lot of advice out there that kind of leads guys to thinking that they should approach every time they see an opportunity, approach every time that they see a beautiful girl, and some lesser advice that you should smile at every attractive girl, you should say hi to every attractive girl. Look, I just disagree. I think that one, you should just be running a fucking life, man. You should be doing things outside of approaching women, and how realistic is it to be running a decent life as well as running after every single girl that you see? Jesus, just got really windy. And the second reason is that most guys just don't want to approach every time they see a girl. Most guys just want to be able to do this when it counts. They want to be able to approach sometimes, when it matters, when there is a good opportunity, when there's a girl that they like, and that's it, just like enough, you know, and that's normal. So you now have my permission to approach when you want to meet women, when there's a girl that you want to talk to. Awesome. But look, it's okay if you don't beat yourself up. It's not your last opportunity ever to talk to a woman. So I guess I'm saying it's okay to turn this off. It's okay to go about your life. You don't always have to be on. In fact, if you've ever met guys that are always on, they're usually super hyper and fucking annoying to be around. I just think that this should be a skill that you develop and use when you want, not something that runs your life. So what do I see is easily the most common thing that I hear from guys, and my response that it doesn't really matter is kind of a frustrating answer. But realistically, your opener or what you say when you do approach, it doesn't really mean that much. It's not like if you say the right thing, it's always going to work. So look, for the most part, she's going to be responding to you much more than what you're saying. She's going to be responding to your vibe, to your beliefs, how you feel about the situation, how you feel about yourself. She's going to be like subconsciously sizing you up to see if you're someone that she's interested in, if you're someone that she's attracted to. So I just think that a lot of new guys focus way too much on getting the opener perfect. They're trying to make it work from the opener itself, rather than seeing it as just a conversation starter or just as something to test the woman's receptivity. Your opener is just something to see if she wants to talk back. It's not really much more than that. So keep it simple. Like, my favorite night opener is just like, hey guys, how's it going? That's simple. My favorite day opener, if I had to choose one, would be an observation. You know, something, excuse me, hi, I just had to come and say or ask about fucking whatever. I never think further ahead than that, because she's gonna respond to that or she's not. Now, this is a contentious point. A lot of people won't like this, deny it, cool, that's fine, it's just my fucking opinion. But I think it's worth addressing because it never seems to get addressed. And that's kind of playing outside the league. Let's take a hypothetical guy, let's just call him Bob, and he's a lovely guy. He wants to get good at meeting girls, but he's really unattractive. He just lucked out in the genes department, and he also hasn't developed any social value yet. So this guy, Bob, he's out there approaching only the hottest of women, and he thinks that that's what he's entitled to just because he's out there approaching. Firstly, I want to say well done for getting out there and fucking doing this. Awesome, well done, Bob. But if you're not getting any success and you've been at this for a while, it might be time to take a step back and have a bit of a reality check. Now, is this all guys? No. And to clarify, am I saying that you need to settle for someone that you're not attracted to? No, I'm not at all. And yes, good game and good personality does often do better than good looks. But when you're new and you don't have looks, you don't have charm, you don't have social value, which is key, you know, you might need a reality check in who you think you will get. I just personally believe that guys are generally playing within their league. And yes, your league improves as you improve, as you grow as a person. But it just bothers me a little when I see guys out there who aren't much in the looks department, they haven't developed themselves at all by way of, you know, confidence, dress, personality, charm, social value, and they approach only the hottest of women, and they never get anywhere. And they're also turning down cute girls who actually like them most of the time because they're not hot enough, their ego's involved, and they want some trophy girl for validation. This is a huge point. When they start getting flakes, which is girls not texting or calling back, a lot of guys just give up. They think, I put in all this time to learn how to approach and to learn this, but it's pointless because girls don't ever text you back. Well, girls do text back, they're just not texting you back now. So firstly, well done on reaching this flaky stage, because it means that you have learned how to approach and have conversations and get phone numbers. Awesome. So don't give up now. Everyone goes through this flaky stage. And look, flakes don't ever go away entirely, they just drop in number. But understandably, when all of your numbers are flaking, it's easy to think that you've put in all this work in vain, but it's just another stage of learning. And if you keep at it, eventually one number will turn around, then another and another eventually. If you want more help on this, I have a little ebook which is like $5 on Amazon called Why Chicks Don't Text Back, which is on this topic completely. I'll put the link below. Learning to be better with women will make you 10 times the man that you are now. Why? Because in order to get good with women, you need to deal with your insecurities. You need to deal with your confidence issues. You need to work on yourself and work on your appearance, learn self-discipline, and so much more. And all of that will carry over to your everyday life. So that's why I really do believe that this is the greatest form of personal development, just because it is so intense and it is so practical. Like, there's no sitting around and thinking about or talking about your insecurities. All of your shit just gets thrown in your face when you approach a girl. And you have to deal with that in order to reach the next stage. You have to deal with that to become stronger, to become more attractive, really. But is this a path of ultimate enlightenment? No, it's not. Will it fill the void inside you? No. I just think that a lot of guys get into this and think that one day they'll reach this place of perfection where they'll have no more insecurities and they'll feel complete. I felt this when I started, so. But look, you're always going to have insecurities. It's just part of being human. I think a huge life lesson is learning to be self-accepting and liking yourself as you are. I just think a lot of guys are trying to desperately outrun their insecurities, and they get into this thinking that if they just get the hot girls or just get the validation from their friends or whatever, then they'll feel better about themselves and their lives will be better. But even if you do get there, you're still going to have insecurities. So you better start being kind to yourself. You better start accepting yourself now, otherwise it's going to be one long fucking shit of a ride. So get into this, learn, grow, become the best you, while at the same time accepting yourself. You're never going to feel complete, even if you do get exactly what you want. So I hope that this helps some guys. I hope it didn't discourage any guys. I'm just trying to keep it real. If you like it, please like it. Subscribe to my channel. I'll be putting out more videos soon. If you want to check out my coaching page, Manic Workshops, I'll put the link below. I'll have a video course coming out sometime soon. That link will be below. If you want to follow me on Instagram and share, that'll be below as well. So cheers.